Hi guys, driving in the garden here. This is my spring garden. Okay, so you can see the onions that were planted in between the broccoli. If you look at my last video, you'll see the broccoli. So I planted the onions in there because I noticed that onions did a great job of keeping the cabbage moths off of the onions. It didn't do so great with the cabbage aphids, but the moths, great stuff. So I planted the onions with there, seeing how they do. They worked great. However, do not expect that you're going to have lovely full-grown onions growing with your broccoli, because the broccoli quickly crowded out the onions, and you can see how small they are. I'll show you in a moment how they look when they get full sun, and it's not these guys. So this right now is planted as my spring garden, and this is the first time I've ever tried growing a seasonal garden. I grew up, my mom had an acre that we planted every year, but it was a one-time thing, and you planted in the spring and then you harvested until the fall and then you were done. So this idea of succession planting or having overlapping crops is new, so I'm experimenting with that. But I'm in California here, so I have a super long growing season. It is mid-February, and it's probably in the low 60s out here, and it's like 9 in the morning, so it's gonna be a gorgeous day. So I want to take advantage of that for the garden. But so this is going to be my lettuces. So I figured lettuces are not going to grow so big that they overshadow the onions again, and it'll encourage me to keep them small. But they were planted last Saturday, and already I've got my baby arugula just coming right up here. He is super happy. So it's my arugula, and I got all different kinds of lettuces in here because I've never really grown lettuce before, so I wanted to see what happens. So if you've watched any of my other channels, you know I do a lot of experimenting to see what happens, because I haven't done a lot of it before. So anyway, there's my lettuces bed. Alright, so over here is going to be my roots bed. So I've got I don't remember, oh, these are all my radishes. Can you see the little radishes starting to come up along the line there? So here they are. So my radishes are starting to come up. I don't think any, ooh, looks like some of the turnips are starting to come up back there. So we're starting to get a little bit of root action here. I've grown radishes before, and they grow like gangbusters, so they're going to be, I'm going to plant those like every 4 weeks. Actually, they take about 26 days to grow, so every 2 weeks be planting another batch and just have them overlapped here. Let's try that. There it goes. So these are the onions that got full sun. This is the size potential those little scraggly guys should have been, but are not. So yeah, these guys have gotten all the sun they want. That guy was kind of fighting with some broccoli. Actually, he's fighting with some kohlrabi. But this is the only cabbage that I had that actually formed heads, and I think it's the spacing here. So the other ones that I had that were sprinkled throughout the broccoli patch did not form the heads that these did, and my research showed that that was because of spacing issues. So all right, lesson learned. So yeah, there's nothing growing there. So my potatoes are doing well still. No flowers, so we're a ways off from harvesting there. I don't even see the promise of flowers in here yet. So yeah, we're a ways off from harvesting. So some more onions, and in this bed I threw in some spinach, because I had lots of spinach, a different variety of spinach. So it's already starting to come up. So there's my attempt at a spring garden. We will see what happens. And that was potato that was planted in December. I had a bag of russet potatoes that were sprouting on me, so I just threw them in the ground to see what would happen, and that's what happened. And so it's now been about 2.5 months, 3 months, mid-December to mid-February, yeah. So we still got some more time on that. But anyway. So for you guys, especially for you amateurs like me, who share your personal experiences and the trials and the lessons that you've learned, I personally really appreciate it. So all you other YouTubers out there who are who are learning and sharing as you go, thank you. So you guys have fun in your gardens. Bye.